Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this video. Appreciate the support. My name is Joe Josh. I go by iChart Daily. Today is January 18th, 2024. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how much leverage you should be using when you are trading, if you are using leverage. So first things first, if you don't know what leverage allows you to trade with more money that you're actually using. So if you use a 10x and you put $10 down, you're really using $100. And the reason why you might want to do that is because it allows you to make more gains out of smaller plays. Meaning if Bitcoin only does, once again, this is not financial advice, this is just a bunch of hypotheticals, right? If Bitcoin goes down 1 to 2% and you're using a 10x leverage, you now made 10%. Instead of waiting for Bitcoin to go down 10% to make the 10% in a short, right? If you're opening up a long position and Bitcoin goes up 1% and you're in a 10x leverage, you're now making 10% instead of 1%. So when you're using leverage, the exchanges give you a liquidation price. That means they're giving you a small window of opportunity for error. And if the price was to go the opposite way and you were to go in the negative, they want to know, depending on how much leverage you're using from them, if it goes to that price, the position's getting called out and you're getting liquidated and you lose the money. So the more leverage that you use, the tighter the liquidation price is going to be where the price is now, 42,592, right? So first you need to know somewhat how to do technical analysis and understand what the play is in order to figure out if you're doing a long or a short, right? Long means that you're betting the momentum's going up. Short means that you're betting the momentum is going down. Right now, with my technical analysis, once again, this is not financial advice, I'm expecting a small pullback to potentially the 11 and 21 day moving average, which lines up with around, let's just say 38 to potentially 35,000, something like this, right? Here are the waves, right? We went from here, we had a nice wave to here. Now we're here, we had a nice wave to here. I'm expecting this yellow line of 41,000 to potentially break down, and we form yet another higher low like we did here and here, somewhere around here at this yellow line again. So now that I understand that the momentum is somewhat bearish, you open up your short position, right? Technically, you're really supposed to wait until it breaks the 41.3, but I'm just explaining it in this video. Your short position, you would have it here. Your take profit would be wherever I told you, right? Let's just say the 38,000, 39,000. Your stop loss needs to be above the most recent high, right? Because we're expecting it not to make a higher high to the 43,621. We're expecting it to come down to at least the 41,730 and potentially break that. Now, what I said prior is this could do this, right? This could come down, bounce up, make a higher high to this one, but a lower high to this one, and then eventually breaks down over here. When you're trading, you're really supposed to wait for the trend to break, then the confirmation, and then you would open up your short here, and then you would have your profit all the way to here. Right now, this is premature. I'm not doing anything until I have a confirmation of the break of the 41.4. I'm just explaining how much leverage technically you should be using. So if you open up that short and you're using leverage and you're using a 2x or 3x leverage, your liquidation price is going to be way up here because you're not borrowing a lot of money. It's that simple. When you are borrowing a lot of money, your liquidation, let's just say you're doing a 20, 30, or 40x, your liquidation price is going to be close to here, 42.9 to potentially 43,000. Very little window of error of us going back up to here. So you want to choose a liquidation price that is above the most recent high when you're opening up a short. So anything around 43.9 and higher is a good liquidation or leverage to use, right? You want to be at like a 5, 6, 7, 8x leverage, liquidation price being at 44.5. So even if we were to do this, you know this is major resistance here at the 44,000. So anything above this range being your liquidation price, that's the leverage that you should be using in this trade. Okay? If you're using a 20, 30, 40x and your liquidation price is 42.9, that means Bitcoin just has to go up a little bit and then that play is gone and you lose all that money. That's it. It's very simple. I said that I was opening up a long, hypothetically, at 17.5, 15.5, 13.5, if everyone remembers that from my last channel. And I said I was going to do like a little 5x leverage. My liquidation price was going to be around the 11,000. That's what I mean. I knew Bitcoin's major support was going to be around 15, this range right here, this beautiful white line. So anything lower than 14, 13, 12,000 in my eyes was very, very safe. So that's it, folks. I'm not going to get into the technical analysis of it. I will be doing another video later, but I know a lot of you have been asking me about the leverage because you can make a lot more money off of, once again, the smaller plays. You know, once again, if Bitcoin goes down just from here to here, that's 2%. That's not enough money for you to take profit, right? But if you were to do a 20x leverage, now you're looking at 10 to 20 to 30 to 40%, right? Depending on the momentum and how fast it's moving. But you're not just making 2%. Now you're making, once again, 20, 30, 40% because you're betting with more money. And then if this play was to go all the way down to here, you're not just making 9% on your short, you're making a lot more money on the short, 40, 50, 60%. That's the video. If you have any questions or comments or concerns about this type of strategy, just leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you. I get back to everybody. If you know anyone that can benefit from these videos, share it. If this is your first time watching these videos, I would appreciate a sub. I do make these videos, I hope, daily, depending on what's going on. But that's it, baby. Love you. Appreciate the support.